In this instructional video, we'll walk you through the MTA approval process for ordering through Addgene. Addgene has developed systems for depositing and requesting materials to make sure the proper legal agreements are completed for each transfer. In this video, we'll guide you through the material transfer agreement approval process for ordering plasmids through Addgene. Every order for plasmids must have a completed material transfer agreement, or MTA. An MTA is a legal document that sets the terms of use for research tools that are shared between institutions. So the technology can be transferred from one institution to another. Addgene uses the Uniform Biological Material Transfer Agreement, or UBMTA, because it's widely accepted both within the US and internationally. The request process begins when a scientist or contact submits an order at addgene.org. After submitting an order, the order status page will become available. The order number is provided at the top of the page. You can use this number to look up your order or return to the order status page. Each order requires that the recipient scientist sign a Recipient Scientist Acknowledgement, or RSA. This quick form, found on the order status page, acknowledges that the scientist who is ordering the material understands the terms set by the providing institution. Some institutions require that the principal investigator sign this form. In that case, the recipient scientist or order contact should forward the secure link to the form to the PI. Remember, you can return to the order status page at any time. Once the order has been placed, the scientist will also receive an email confirmation from Addgene, which includes the order number, a link to the order status page, instructions to complete the RSA, and instructions to complete a questionnaire, if one is required. The RSA and MTA must be completed before we can prepare and ship an order. After the RSA and any required questionnaires have been completed, Addgene will send the MTA to the recipient institution. Usually we send this to an MTA coordinator or contact for the institution. If we don't have an MTA contact on file, we'll send the MTA directly to the recipient scientist and order contact, who can then pass it on to the authorized representative. The signatory must be authorized to sign intellectual property legal agreements on behalf of the entire institution. Usually this is an MTA contact, or an authorized signatory in the legal or tech transfer office. For institutions that do not have these departments, a dean or department head may be authorized to sign the MTA. If you're unsure who's authorized to sign the MTA, we recommend that you check with a member of your organization's administration. The authorized signatory can follow a link in Addgene's email to approve the MTA electronically. Alternatively, they can complete the MTA by returning a signed PDF through email, upload, or fax. Institutions can streamline their MTA process further by signing a master reception agreement with Addgene. This gives them the option to automatically approve orders. A master reception agreement can be set up by contacting Addgene. Once the signed MTA is returned to Addgene, we'll review it to make sure it's complete and accurate. An MTA may need more attention before we can process an order. There are 3 common but avoidable issues that can delay an order. Content that is illegible or missing. All terms must be legible and complete in order for the document to be approved. If any text is cut off or blurry, or pages are missing, we will not be able to accept your submission. Content that is modified from what's on record. If content in the submitted MTA varies from the information in our records, we'll ask you to verify which information is correct. We can then make modifications to the names or addresses on your MTA and send you a corrected copy. Please note that Addgene cannot modify the terms of the UBMTA. the MTA is signed by an unauthorized person. If we cannot verify that the signatory listed on the MTA is authorized, we'll ask you to confirm this person's status or to forward the MTA to the proper person. Once we've made sure that the MTA is complete and accurate, Addgene will pack and ship the materials. Normal delivery time is within 2 to 3 business days. You'll receive a shipping confirmation email with a tracking number to check on the package in transit. You can also use the order number from checkout and the confirmation email to check on the status of the shipment. If your organization orders frequently, the MTA contact may want to set up a tech transfer account to make it easier to handle future orders and MTAs. MTA contacts can set up this account by emailing us at techtransfer@addgene.org. Every new plasmid request needs its own new MTA. This is because each MTA is unique to the plasmids requested and lists specific information about the recipient, including the name and address of their institution. If the same plasmids are being requested by the same lab as the previous order, we can process a reshipment, and we may be able to apply your original MTA. In this case, please email us at help@addgene.org and provide the original order number and the catalog numbers of the items you need reshipped. For further information, please reference our FAQ page at www.addgene.org/FAQ. For any other questions, contact us at help@addgene.org. And thanks for choosing Addgene.